So today we are joined with Vijay Yesudas, a very prominent singer from down south. So thank you so much for making the time and being here.
Yeah,
So let's straight away get into the questions. What do you like? What do you prefer more, singing or acting?
both. I mean, but singing is what's there in my, kind of in my, you know, life for the last 23 years or even more than that. But then now, like acting in the last 6, 7 years has come in, more like 8 years now. But so that's it's going on. Yeah, I mean, both goes hand in hand. It's still art, and it's still two things that I still love doing. So I'm passionate about. So.
But at that point, if you were made to choose one out of the two,
I don't. Nobody can make me choose anything. I'm choosing, so I'll go with both.
so out of all the songs you've sung in many different languages. So out of all of them, if there is one particular song that you like the most,
Very tough, very tough. Too many, wonderful songs that have given me such a wonderful career so far. Um, yeah, I know. So it's very tough. Um, Rapid fire. You asked me for rapid answers, so very tough.
okay. And acting wise, so which do you think would be the most memorable role you've played?
Well, I've only done two films so far, so I think I have a lot more to go in that. I am just starting. I'm like a beginner in it. I have still a lot more to learn. I still don't know if I'm capable of pulling off, many things. I've done Mari, I've done Padaiviran, and there are 2, 3 films that are coming up. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting to grow in it. This is 2023, and it's my 23rd year in singing. So I've just started in acting. So I wouldn't say that there's anything, substantial that I've done yet. Mari was a good opening, but then I have to kind of restart again. So
So if that is the case, you said you have 2 to 3 more films coming up.
yeah.
What are the roles like? Is there something substantial out of those?
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, they're just normal kind of, normal films. I think I'm a ardent movie lover. So for me, criticizing my own movie is very important. I mean, like I can't. I've seen the likes of so many big films and from my childhood to now, and Hollywood to Bollywood. Our Indian film industry makes such amazing films. So when a filmmaker comes to me and says, that we're going to do this and we're going to do that, if he doesn't do it to that, my expectation of it will be something, big. And so whatever that I've done recently, I'm not going to talk about much because I think people have to say watch it, because my expectation of it was something else. It's done now, both, two projects. One is a military officer, and one is like a regular businessman, like a family man, and that's like a horror thriller. Um, the other one is where I play a military officer. I'm more of a cameo, not like a extended cameo. But I think both are simple films, like small films. We'll see, if and when it comes out, hopefully, then how it does, people have to decide. So
So you just mentioned that you're an avid movie watcher. So in all the recent movies, we are 5 months in 2023. So which do you think is your favorite film so far?
a lot of films are there. Malayalam, if I'm going to say Malayalam, I'll say probably Romanjam. Just a simple, small film, but like taken so well. And then there are the big films. Ponniyin Selvan, where actually Ponniyin Selvan would be something to mention as far as acting, because I did a small role in that, but it didn't make it to the final cut. So that was a different experience, because being directed by Maniratnam sir, unfortunately didn't make it to the final cut. But I got to act and ride horses and be a warrior, in front of the camera. But I felt like I was there and with Vikram sir and whatnot. So all that was very, like it was an amazing experience. But second part two, I got to sing in it in the Malayalam version. So Chelacheru, the song Chelacheru Kiliye, that has done well. So that's also there. But then the film itself, like first and two, well, one and two, Ponniyin Selvan one and two, or thing. Then Triple R, and like so many big films that have taken India and put us on a global map. And I think to be working on those kind of films will be hopefully in the future we'll see what happens. But in recent times, I think what is another film in Malayalam, like I said, Romanjan, but Tamil or Hindi. See, I can't remember just like that. So I think I'll have to wait and see.
So you already mentioned you worked with Mani Ratnam sir. So apart from that, any other director that you really look forward to work with?
Like definitely, I mean, I think even in Malayalam, even in Tamil, Lokesh Kanagaraj, I mean, I'm waiting for like Vikram was amazing. The fact that he put a universe together was amazing, and he's a big time DC fan. I'm a huge DC fan, so I'm waiting for the Flash to come out. I'm a big Henry Cavill Superman fan, so I'm a little upset that he's being pushed aside. But something good will happen. He's so I mean, still I'm a DC fan, so I'll still watch the Flash, and I'm waiting for all those kind of movies to come out as well. And a lot of good movies that are coming out this year that we have to wait and watch. So.
So now talking about songs and singing, if not for your song, which do you think is your favorite song that you'd like to listen all the time? All the time.
All the time. Oh, I don't know. Like I have a playlist of bunch of whether it's Coldplay to Hans Zimmer to Malayalam to Tamil to Hindi to Arabic or whatever Western. Like Sam Smith, uh, Weekend, whatever. And a lot of playlists that get down. Kind of shared by my daughter. She has a very fresh set of songs that I, listen when she's listening, and I kind of hear it, and it kind of sounds nice. So I started listening to some songs like that. So yeah, I mean, like I have a wide
Any
variety of songs.
any Indian song that you, when you listened, you thought, okay, maybe I should have sung this. I really want.
Yeah, I mean, it's very. You can always sing it, right? I think nowadays everybody sings only covers. Nobody has originals. Nobody does anything original. It's all covers, and then I think people need to listen to new like good stuff. I mean, I think that's what happens in the Western world. I mean, not all covers keep coming, but like maybe a little more something fresh. So I think here, I think it's a trend of mostly people doing covers, and anybody and everybody singing in either YouTube or TikTok or Instagram Reels or whatever. I think it takes away from new things being created. I think so. So I'm somebody who kind of sees it like that. But there's no harm in people who want to try covers and stuff like that. So for me, singing another person's song, unless I really know that I can, because I'm a perfectionist in a way. So unless I really know that I can really do, it's not even about better or worse, but more so do justice to it, I won't attempt it. So, like, if I really love the song, I'll just sing it. Maybe on one of my stages, I'll just dedicate it to that singer, to that composer, and I'll perform it maybe. And I've done that. I've done that a few times. So I think that's my cup of tea.
So also in terms of music directors, any favorite person who you look forward to?
Favorites as such. I mean, A.R. Rahman sir, Ilayaraja sir. I'm a big Ilayaraja sir fan from childhood. I've pretty much been brought up with his music with my father and him working so much, and SPB sir, and so I've grown up with that music. But then so many music directors, Ilayaraja sir's son, Yuvan Shankar Rajas, I've worked with a lot. We've been touring kind of the world all over. We just finished Europe in April. Was fun. Three big huge stages, and I think yeah. So now this year everything has started picking up again. So live concerts is another part of my life, which we're back in full swing. So it's going well.
So how do you enjoy doing these live concerts?
It's one of my favorite things to do. You get instant, kind of gratification, reaction, people's, love. So that's the highlight of my life in a way. Traveling, seeing all these places, and singing for them live.
So you've sung in all the languages. You've sung in Hindi as well. So do you find any particular contrast in the way things work over in the north and here down south?
Everything is a little more bigger in Bollywood, I guess, but maybe also slower, but we in the south, especially Malayalam industry, Tamil industry, we know how to work faster and smarter, maybe as far as filmmaking is concerned, and then maybe even music and recording and all that stuff. It's pretty much the same. It's not that different. So yeah, I mean, not much different. The language, of course, if you know the language and you just go along with it, you kind of flow with it. Otherwise, it's all pretty much one industry is what I and I think most of us like to see it as, and I think it's starting to become like that because of OTT and because of all this. I think everybody's watching everything. So I think that's good. One nation, one India. I think it's good. So thank you guys. See you.
Thank you so much.